Good evening, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something fundamental, something that keeps the strongest ties bound and the deepest love burning, the biggest rule in a relationship. This isn't just about love songs or grand gestures. No, this is about the real, raw truth that keeps a relationship thriving long after the honeymoon phase is a memory. In any relationship, the importance of a solid foundation cannot be overstated. At the core of this foundation is mutual respect, a principle so vital that without it, even the strongest connections can falter and fall apart. Mutual respect is the acknowledgement that each person brings inherent value to the relationship and understanding that goes beyond mere affection and admiration. It is the silent yet powerful agreement that no matter the circumstances, both parties are seen, heard, and valued as individuals. Respect is the grounding force that holds a relationship steady, especially when life becomes turbulent. It's what keeps partners anchored when disagreements arise or when the unexpected throws them off course. Without respect, disagreements turn into battles where the goal is to win rather than to understand. With respect, however, conflicts become opportunities for growth. Both individuals feel safe expressing their thoughts and emotions, secure in the knowledge that their voice will not be dismissed or trampled upon. This safety breeds trust, and trust is essential for any relationship to thrive. When respect is present, communication flourishes. Partners speak to one another with consideration, choosing their words carefully, not just to express themselves, but to uplift and support. This doesn't mean disagreements vanish or that voices are never raised. It means that even in those moments, there is an underlying commitment to not cross the line into hurtful territory. Respect places value on each person's perspective, making it easier to bridge divides and find common ground. But respect isn't just about the big moments, it's demonstrated in the small, everyday interactions that often go unnoticed. It's in listening without interruption, acknowledging each other's contributions, and showing appreciation. It's in the willingness to compromise and the humility to apologize when wrong. It's understanding that your partner has dreams, fears, and boundaries that are just as significant as your own. This kind of acknowledgement fosters a sense of equality where both partners can thrive without feeling diminished or overshadowed. Mutual respect also sets the stage for personal growth. In a relationship where respect is foundational, individuals feel empowered to be their true selves. They know they are supported, not just in moments of strength, but also in times of vulnerability. When someone is respected, they have the space to grow, learn, and evolve without the fear of judgment. This in turn strengthens the bond as both partners grow together, navigating the path forward as a unified team. Relationships built on mutual respect aren't immune to challenges, but they are resilient. They can withstand the strain of time, change, and even hardship. Respect reinforces the notion that no matter what comes their way, both individuals are committed to maintaining the dignity of the other. It is in this commitment that the true strength of a relationship is found, allowing it to flourish with a depth and authenticity that stands the test of time. In a world that often celebrates perfection, the true value of a relationship lies in being present, not perfect. Many people feel pressured to present a flawless version of themselves, thinking that only by meeting certain standards will they be loved and accepted. But the reality is that no one is perfect, and the beauty of any deep, lasting relationship comes not from perfection, but from authenticity. It's about showing up as you are, imperfections and all, and still choosing to be there for each other. Being present in a relationship means more than simply being physically there. It's about truly engaging with your partner in the moment, not distracted by your phone, worries about the future, or past regrets. It's about showing up with your full attention, your full heart, and a willingness to embrace the messiness of life together. When you're present, you're able to listen to your partner, not just with your ears, but with your whole being. You become aware of their needs, emotions, and thoughts. You notice the little things that matter to them, whether it's their favorite song playing in the background or the way they light up when they talk about their passions. Being present requires intention and effort, but it's what deepens the connection between two people. In a world where we often feel the need to appear perfect, Being present allows you to embrace the imperfections that make you human. No one is without flaws, whether it's a tendency to get upset over small things, forgetting important dates, or simply not always knowing the right words to say. These imperfections don't need to be hidden or fixed. When we embrace them, we allow ourselves the grace to grow and learn from them. More importantly, we invite our partner to do the same. Instead of trying to meet an unrealistic standard, being present allows both partners to be vulnerable and authentic. This creates a safe space where mistakes can be acknowledged and forgiven, and where growth is not about becoming flawless, but about becoming better together. The pressure to be perfect often leads to unnecessary stress and dissatisfaction. We can end up focusing on all the things we're doing wrong or the ways we fall short, which only pulls us away from the joy of simply being with our partner. But when we shift our focus to being present, we release the need for perfection and allow ourselves to be fully engaged in the relationship. It's in the small, everyday moments, the laughter over shared jokes, the quiet moments of comfort, the simple acts of kindness that relationships grow. These are the moments that matter, not whether you've got every detail of your life together. Being present, not perfect, means that you're choosing to show up for each other in real, tangible ways. It's in your willingness to be vulnerable, to learn from your mistakes, and to be there for the other person, even when things aren't ideal. It's about embracing the beautiful, imperfect journey of love, knowing that what matters is that you're together, truly engaged in each other's lives. In the end, it's the genuine connection built from being real with each other that sustains the relationship far more than any ideal of perfection ever could. Empathy is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. It's the ability to step into someone else's shoes and truly understand their feelings, experiences, and point of view. While love, trust, and respect are all vital, without empathy, a relationship remains incomplete. Empathy allows you to connect with your partner on a deeper level, transforming mere companionship into a bond that can weather the storms of life. It's not just about feeling sorry for someone when they're upset, it's about truly trying to understand their emotions, their struggles, and their perspective. This is what enables you to respond with care, compassion, and patience. The power of empathy lies in its ability to bridge the gap between two people. It allows you to see beyond your own emotions, judgments, and assumptions, and instead focus on how your partner is feeling. When you practice empathy, you are choosing to listen not just to their words, but to the emotions behind those words. It means asking questions, being present, and seeking to understand before jumping to conclusions or offering solutions. Sometimes all your partner needs is to know that someone sees them, hears them, and is with them in their experience without the pressure to fix everything. Empathy is a listening ear, a soft touch, and a heart that seeks to understand rather than judge. Empathy is particularly powerful during moments of conflict or distress. When partners are upset or hurt, the natural instinct may be to protect ourselves or defend our actions. But when you step into your partner's shoes, you create a space where both parties can express themselves freely without fear of dismissal or invalidation. You open the door to real conversation where both sides are heard and valued. It's through these conversations that understanding is deepened and relationships grow stronger. Empathy helps to soften the sharp edges of conflict and transforms disagreements into opportunities for connection and resolution. It's also essential to recognize that empathy is not just for the tough moments. It's equally important to celebrate your partner's victories, joys, and successes. When you empathize with their happiness, you feel that joy as if it were your own. You understand what it took for them to get there and how much it means to them. Empathy helps you celebrate your partner's individuality and contributes to a sense of shared happiness and fulfillment in the relationship. When it comes to relationships, it's easy to get caught up in the allure of grand gestures, big surprises, expensive gifts, or once-in-a-lifetime trips. These moments are special, no doubt, and they can create lasting memories. But if we rely solely on these dramatic displays of affection to define a relationship, we miss the most important part: the everyday actions that truly build and sustain a bond. Consistency, the quiet, constant effort is what really defines the depth and strength of a relationship. It's in the small things done day in and day out that love grows, trust is built, and the connection between two people is solidified. Grand gestures may make a splash in the moment, but they don't last. The memory fades and the excitement wears off. It's the consistent acts of kindness, consideration, and care that endure. Whether it's making your partner a cup of coffee in the morning, checking in on them after a long day, or simply taking a few minutes to listen and connect, these are the actions that have a lasting impact. It's the effort to be present in the small, mundane moments of life that shows your partner they are valued every day, not just on special occasions. Consistency creates trust because it proves reliability. When your actions align with your words consistently, it shows your partner they can depend on you. It's in the habit of being there when needed, of offering support when life gets tough, or simply showing up when you say you will. These actions speak volumes about your commitment. Trust isn't built on one grand gesture, but on the repeated reliability and presence that reinforce the message, I'm here, and I'll continue to show up for you. It's also in the small, consistent acts of love that we learn how to navigate the ups and downs of life together. Relationships face challenges, no matter how strong the bond, but when you are consistent, you demonstrate that you will endure those challenges together. It's not about waiting for a perfect moment to show your partner that you care. It's about showing up day after day, even when things aren't perfect. It's about offering reassurance when things feel uncertain, or a comforting touch when words fall short. These moments of consistency provide the foundation for weathering storms together, building a resilience that grand gestures alone could never create. Over time, these small, consistent actions accumulate and form a bond that is unshakable. Relationships thrive not on occasional bursts of effort, but on the steady rhythm of everyday acts of love, care, and understanding. They prove that love isn't just a momentary spark, but a continual fire that needs constant tending. So while grand gestures may capture attention for a moment, it's the daily choices to show love, to be present, and to commit to one another that truly define a relationship's strength and longevity. In conclusion, the foundation of any lasting relationship is not built on fleeting moments, but on the quiet, consistent actions that we choose every day. It's the respect we show one another, the honest communication we embrace, the empathy we offer in times of need, and the commitment to being present, not perfect, that shapes the true depth of love. These are the principles that transform a relationship from something that simply survives to something that truly thrives. While grand gestures may momentarily capture the heart, it is the everyday, genuine efforts that create the lasting bonds, the kind that endure through challenges, grow over time, and leave a legacy of trust, understanding, and love. So remember, it's not about being flawless or waiting for the perfect moment. It's about showing up day after day with authenticity and care. That's what defines a real, enduring connection. So what's the biggest rule in a relationship? It's not a singular thing, but a way of being. Respect is your foundation, honest communication is your tool, showing up fully, living with empathy, and choosing to be consistent. Follow that, and you won't just be in a relationship, you'll be in the kind of love that doesn't fade but deepens with time. Thank you.